front wheel is 155% bigger than the rear wheel. Express your answer by using grid paper. Let's say the rear wheel is this square, and then you have to the same on the front wheel, and then add 155%. Am I?
Okay. The number of caribou in a particular area was like 30,000. The number in the next year, the caribou was only 90% of the original size. How much is it? So basically, what you have to do is you have to make a chart. C for caribou percent. Make 100, and it's 30,000 caribou. You divide it by 100, which makes 1. Then you times it by 90 to get the 90%. Then you do the same thing to the other side, which in this case it makes 300. Then you times that by 90, which makes 27,000. And that's basically how you do it.
The cost of downloading game was 10,000 Add the cost was 10%. Before the tax, free, feed, GST and PST. What was the total cost of the game? You get the $10, divide by 100, you get 0.1, and then you add the 0.1, you times it by the $10.99. You will get 1.099. You estimate that you will get 1.10. And then you times the 100.99 times the 10, you get 24.09.
Okay, so once again we have a question where it's some dollars off, some subtraction and all that stuff. And even though Mr. Habeck has already told us that subtracting from an already subtracted amount is never as much as putting both together, I'm still gonna do this for you. So A is obviously the better deal, but to make it more simple, to explain it, let's say the shoes or whatever cost $20. It's 100%. Then that's 100% divided by 100, which then makes 1, and then you times it by 60, which makes 60. You do the same thing to the other side, which makes 2.0. You times that by 60.
Oh! Sorry.
Which then total ends up making $12. And with B, we'll start off with the 20% reduction. Money. 100% divided by 100, which makes 1. You times it by 40, which makes 40. And the price was originally 20. That makes 0.2. And times 40, which then ends up making 8. So then you take the 20 and subtract it from the 8, which makes 16. And on this, 20 subtract by 12, which makes 8. And so you can already see the difference here, since it took off like half as much as it did on the other one, and the other one's even less subtraction to it. That's only 20%. You don't actually have to figure the rest out, it just comes to you. So that's basically it. So A is obviously the better deal.